No, I got a fish on here, guys. I'm about to say I got a fish. What's up, guys? Welcome back. Another episode of Bass and Furious, guys. So today we're going to be talking about some 6-inch lures, in particular the 6-inch Divine Shaky Head and the Movement 80X crankbait. Let's go. Guys, first cast, pulled up on this spot, made a cast with the shaky head, and ended up getting bit, guys. Very first cast. I'm not sure if you guys were able to see it, unfortunately. First cast, bass. Never happens, guys. Absolutely crazy. Honestly, I thought it had got off when I made the cast. As soon as it hit the ground, as soon as it hit, there was a fish on. It definitely makes sense, guys, as this is like just a little spillway deal. Where these fish kind of hang out up here waiting for a meal. Guys, that is absolutely crazy. Like I said, first cast, fish on, another fish on. He's swimming with it. Oh, and he got off. No freaking way. He was swimming with it, guys. Pretty sure he got off. Okay, yeah, he got off. Was swimming with it. I let him take it too. Let him swim with it a little bit. Just to give myself the best chance at hooking that sucker. Sure enough, that didn't work, so. Guys, that may actually be the first time in my life, I think, that I've pulled up to a pond and got bit on my very first cast. And guys, it's here in the evening, so I'm gonna end up running out of daylight. That's it, swimming again. Got him. Took off too. Oh, that feels better. That feels better. Stay down, stay down. It's coming right at me. Stay down. Stay down. No, 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 no. That's definitely better fish, guys. Not huge. Not huge at all, but better than what I have been catching out here. Oh, snap. Crap, and he's got some kind of nasty growth on him. That's awkward. But that is another fish, guys. That's on that Cadence Fishing Reel. 6-inch shaky head worm. Guys, see, he's got some kind of weird growth on him. I don't know what's going on there. Something tried to chop him up or something, but oh well, we hooked him. That's 2 fish that I caught on the shaky head, guys, and actually landed on the shaky head. That's crazy. Oh boy, all right. Fish are biting today, boys. They are biting today. Let's let this guy go. It took off. That might have been the one that I casted at that got off. I'm not sure, guys. But, oh well. And of course, in typical bass angler fashion, catch a bunch of fish up shallow and then pitch out to the deepest water I can. Feel a little rain coming too. And to be honest, guys, I don't know if it's the color, time of day, conditions. I don't know what it is, guys, but I came out here. I came out here not too long ago. Came out here not too long ago and couldn't catch anything. So this is going to be a 6 cents kind of day, guys, because I'm throwing around this 6 cents divine shaky head worm. I'll kind of make that what this video is about. So I've been using this divine shaky head worm. I've been using it a lot kind of here in the off season, just kind of messing with it, because I want to throw something that, you guys know me if you follow my channel at all. You guys know that I do not like to throw the same, oh, that's a fish. I do not like to throw the same crap that everybody else throws. Like, I hate it. I hate pulling up to a body of water and throwing, everybody's throwing this, everybody's throwing that. I absolutely hate it, because I feel like it, sometimes you need to be able to count on and throw some consistent baits. Like, that has to happen. If everybody's throwing a 3/8 ounce jig, you don't want to be the guy that's coming out there with a 3/4 and then wonder why you ain't getting bit. Like, you know what I'm saying? When it comes to that kind of thing, you gotta do, oh, that's good right there. Oh, that's what they're hanging out on. Crap, I didn't want to take that. You've got to do what makes sense for the conditions, guys. I think we all know that. All right, guys, so just became privy to a car accident while standing out here. My thoughts and prayers go out to whoever it was. That sucks, unfortunately, guys. So, show you guys this debacle. Look at this crap. My whole thing is messed up. My reel, my bait got stuck. I tried to bring it back to me, and got it back to me, unfortunately, at a price. So the whole thing is wrecked now. So I'm gonna go ahead and pack this one up, guys. My spinning rod, I ain't never seen it that bad, so I'm gonna let that go. But fortunate for me, I do have a second one. I did bring a second spinning rod out here. As you guys are aware, the rod did its thing. It was just a matter of me when I tried to free that thing. So like I mentioned before I stopped, guys, 6 cents. So I've been using the 6 cents divine shaky head worm for a little while now, just really trying to get used to it. I'll show you guys it right here. This is one of the colors I got. Again, huge shout out to Center Target. Be sure to look them up on social media. They were able to hook me up with the bait, hook me up with some. I haven't been able to find that worm in my local store, so it was cool to be able to get it from somewhere and be able to use it. So that's pretty cool. Now I'm switched up to a 6 cents movement crankbait, which I don't think is going to do great out here right now based on the conditions, but I don't know. Trying to decide if I want to bump it into everything. Do I want to bring it above everything? I'm not really sure. Like I said, these fish out here, they're being pretty doggone aggressive when it comes to getting the bait. They're taking it and hauling. So I'd like to think that if I can get it near one, I got a shot. I'm gonna try up shallow like I've been throwing. I've had some pretty good luck out here with some crankbaits. I don't know if you guys remember some of the videos I did during the winter out here. But during the winter out here, oh boy, I was throwing a crankbait and it was killing. Actually, no. Ooh, okay. Got him. I don't know what I got, but it's taking off. No, I got a fish on here, guys. I'm about to say I got a fish on here, guys. Why it didn't move, I have no idea. Fish never moved once, guys. Really weird. He's obviously alive. Maybe he's stunned or something. I have no idea what's going on with this fish, guys. But 6 cents, 6 cents divine movement crankbait. Yeah, he's good, dude. First fish on this new SLX reel I got. Let him go. So what happened with that fish, guys, I cast up there, caught the fish, and somehow he ended up getting connected to a tree branch, or running me into a tree branch. So then I started bringing in the tree branch with the fish. The fish finally freed himself from the tree branch, and then the fish just didn't move. Like, he came all the way in with like no fight whatsoever, which is kind of weird. Kind of really weird. But I will say this for the day, guys. 6 cents. 6 cents baits are going to work in this little pond, guys. I started with that shaky head worm. I think I could have kept it going with the shaky head. Oh shoot, that's not where I wanted to go. I was basically just crawling this thing over the rocks. I don't know how many fish are up there, but I was crawling this bait up over the rocks. Barely crawling it up over the rocks, and ended up getting one. So like I said, for me, just lately here, I've been using 6 cent stuff. Normally I don't use a lot of their stuff, not because I don't want to or whatever the case may be. I will admit a little bit of what I like when it comes to 6 cents is from watching Ben Milliken. So Milliken swears by this. Milliken called his PB on this movement crankbait, and I had an instance, guys, at a tournament last couple years back that I was fishing on the Potomac, and this is kind of my initial reaction of 6 Inch Lures, where they had this movement crankbait. I was fishing a tournament. I had a custom, so I use custom square bills, guys, from some guys in my area, in particular Aided Lures and Mike, and then my guy Ron from RBT Custom Baits. But during this tournament, I had one specific bluegill crankbait that I was using from RBT in the tournament, and I literally caught my best bag of fish that I've caught even to this day. My best bag of fish all came fishing this one crankbait. I fished another tournament with it, did really well. Practice day with it, did really well. Like I said, this crankbait was the deal. An RBT custom crankbait, bluegill pattern. Like, that thing was money. And I got an actual tournament day after practice. I catch 16 pounds in practice on the same crankbait. I get in tournament day, I'm hooking up with fish already, and I only end up having one of those crankbaits on me. I lose it on a set of rocks. Mind you, it took me about 20 minutes. I tried to surf to get that crankbait back because I just knew it was going to be the deal. And it started off, when I started the day off, it caught a good fish right off the break, so it was a good deal. But I could never find that crankbait anymore, and I didn't have it. I didn't have any more that day. I switched over to a 6 cents, which I now know is a movement. I didn't know it at the time. I just saw the lip. I thought it was cool, 6 cents. I was like, let me get some 6 cents. The lip on it I thought was cool, so I was like, let me try this crankbait, not knowing that it's a really shallow diving crankbait. It's not meant to go. The RBT goes like 3 to 5 feet. This one was kind of barely tickling the surface, whereas I was bumping into rocks and running into stuff with the other one. This one wasn't. So basically my initial reaction of 6 cents lures was not that great, because I feel like if I'd had my RBT, I feel like I could have won the tournament. And then I tied on a 6 cents, and more so not against 6 cents, more so against myself for not knowing what the heck I had. You see what I'm saying? Like, so I hope that makes sense for all you guys out there that love 6 cents and swear by them. My initial not so fond reaction of 6 cents lures came because of a lack of understanding on how to use the actual bait. Now, here more lately, I've decided to revisit it and start trying some more 6 cents stuff, and I've had some really good luck. Mind you, I haven't been able to land all the fish that the worm has been able to catch me. You guys remember that in my last video, the Major League Fishing video, and the other video, I haven't been able to land all the fish that I've been able to get to bite. But the fact that I've been getting them to bite, because that 6 cents divine shaky head worm, not everybody has that just yet. With that being said, we're going to make a move real quick here, guys, to another pond. I've caught two. One was like 1 pound and some change. The other one was like 1.5 pounds. The other one was a little bit smaller, maybe like 13, 14 ounces. But I've caught 3 really good fish out of this place off break, and I ended up catching a fish on my very first cast. So 6 cents lures, that's what this video is about today, guys. 6 cents lures. I'm pulling up to the other pond. I already see activity, so I'm gonna hopefully make a couple casts here. Got one. Oh shoot. I couldn't even tell if that was a bass, guys. There we go. Golly, and this fish is cold, cold, cold. Cold, 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 guys. Okay, alright guys, so wanted to wrap up the video with you guys and show you guys what I used to actually catch those fish. So, 1 6 cents divine shaky head worm paired up with a Woo Tungsten shaky head 1/8 ounce and a 6 cents movement. Sorry, here's the Woo Tungsten. 6 cents movement crankbait. These are the 2 baits that did the most damage, and then I got to try out my new SLX reel, which was fantastic. I like it. I'm still dialing it in, but I like it. So these are the 2 baits that did the most damage for me today. I really think today was really about putting in the right place and the right action, but it did work out pretty good to do it that day. So 6 cents lures, guys. That's what this video is about. Them getting a little bit of work done at my local pond. This worm has a lot of really good rib action. That tail stands right up when it hits the bottom. It's great for catching fish. The one thing you got to remember is just to give them a chance to take it, because it's a big worm. Give them a chance to take it. I usually rip off the head a little bit up top to make it so it fits on there pretty good. Also, I fish it on the wacky rig too, so it's versatile. This one, I'm still getting used to the action on it. It dives maybe I think 1 to 3 feet depending on the line. It can run really, really shallow, and I love it because I can see it coming through the water and see when I get a strike, so it's pretty cool. But as always, guys, just wanted to wrap up the video. These are the 2 baits I used for the day. Bass and Furious. I'll link to the baits below in the video. I'll link to them below so you guys can click on and check those out. And as always, guys, you guys are awesome. I appreciate you. Peace, peace.